Hi, what's poppin'? It's your boy Big Rich, Queens, New York City, on a beautiful, cool spring day in New York City. Summer's almost here, 6 days away. And I gotta admit, the summer's starting off really cool. Or should I say, the spring is ending really cool, but I ain't complaining. It's like perfect weather out here in New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, come on in, wipe your feet on the rug, throw some smoke in the air. You already know, I'm vaping it today. Yeah, as you get older, you gotta, slowly cut down the smoke. It's only mathematics. You can't smoke forever, right? So you calm down, you you do what you gotta do, but you still bless the atmosphere. Let's get right into some business, shall we? It's coming out of Staten Island. Colombo gangster accomplice charged in botched robbery of Staten Island restaurant owner, says Brooklyn feds. A Colombo gangster schemed to rob a Staten Island restaurant owner of the night's cash proceeds. But the pistol-packing restaurateur upended the plan by shooting a member of his robbery crew, federal prosecutors allege. Reputed Colombo associate Vincent Vinnie Mercedes Saldinardi, 31, and co-conspirator Marlon Bellefleur, 48, were arrested on Tuesday on a 2-count federal robbery indictment. The wounded member of their crew, who's not named in court papers, survived the November 22, 2021 shooting and drove several miles before collapsing at a gas station. Saldinardi's 5-man robbery crew targeted the owner of Botched, an Italian restaurant on Richmond Road in Dongan Hills. Saldinardi knew the owner's movements and that he carried a bag of about $10,000 cash when he left about 10 p.m. every night, the feds allege. $10,000 a night, that's not bad for selling food. Wink, wink, you know what I mean? So he and one of his co-conspirators, the unidentified man who was shot, met at a gym and started planning the heist. The plan was to get to the restaurant owner before he left town to go to Florida and beat him up during the robbery to teach the victim a lesson. The lesson here is don't walk around with $10,000 in a bag every night, and more importantly, nobody should know your business. People who know your business, that's bad business. You gotta play the role, as they say, eh? They recruited Bellefleur, who sold drugs to the co-conspirator, who in turn brought along 2 more men. Now we got a drug dealer involved. One of the 2 was Bellefleur's 19-year-old son. With Father's Day just coming up, nice. Saldinardi sat in a Volkswagen in the restaurant's parking garage, waiting for the restaurant owner to emerge from a doorway. When the owner appeared, Saldinardi flashed the car's light. That was a signal to the other robbers, who poured out of their vehicles and attacked the restaurant owner, with one of them putting the victim in a chokehold while Bellefleur's son started punching him. But the victim, leery about being robbed of his cash, was packing a small gun. He fired 3 times on the robber, who put him in a chokehold, and the crew scattered in 3 cars. Hey, you think I'm mad at the owner for packing a pistol and taking shots at these guys? No way. Nor am I mad at Vinnie Saldinardi and his robbery crew. The streets gotta eat. You see, I'm a true Gemini. But, I always go with logic. The streets gotta eat. But business owners, what are you going to do? They're going to work hard all day and they're supposed to bend over and grab their ankles? No. So he was packing and he let 3 loose. That's it. The shot man escaped with the bag of cash, still bleeding from his wounds. He met Saldinardi at the Staten Island Mall parking lot to pass him the cash, says the feds. The shot and bleeding robber then tried to drive to New Jersey, but his wounds got the better of him. Saldinardi, who's serving a 9-month sentence on Rikers for a February stalking conviction, made phone calls from jail to try to obstruct the investigation, including telling his sister to delete his Instagram account. Dude, you never talk. You don't talk on the jail phone, man. You get a lawyer, man. Jesus. Saldinardi and Bellefleur were arraigned Tuesday in Brooklyn federal court, where Magistrate Judge Lois Bloom pushed back a decision on their bail until Friday. So today they'll find out if they get bail. I don't blame none of the parties here. This guy had a good plan. He wanted to get $10,000, but, be wary. Some of these business owners are hip. They know they're carrying cash. They know they can get robbed, so they plan ahead. Now you knew what time he was leaving work. You knew how much he had. You knew he had a bag. You knew he was going to Florida, but you missed one thing. You didn't know he was packing. Shame on you. You didn't do your homework, and that's what happened. So I'm assuming they got the cash. The cash got to go back to him, right? They gotta make him right. They gotta make this business owner whole. Very poor planning. That's what I say. That's my opinion, and that's that. Mob Story Season 3, Big Rich Queens. You know how we get down? Business, always. Hello Express, saucepan. I'm vaping it today. Let me know what city you're in. Let me know what you're smoking on, and we're going to talk soon.